Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. So, we are back at the entrance of Gracia Forest, or Gracia Forest. Forget if there was actual voice acting pronouncing it officially. Not that it matters much, because we're pretty much done here. I mean, look at that, 256,000 gold. And almost 100,000 mag as well. And I could keep going, literally infinitely, because... yeah, it's honestly not ideal, because it's not a loop, right? You have to run to the end and then you have to run back, and it's so quick. You can do it in just about like 4.5, 5 minutes, so very quick. And by that time, only like a handful, less than a handful of enemies respawn on the way back. So it's a bit inefficient in that regard, but that being said, it still only takes less than 5 minutes total, an entire grinding run, and I decided to stop after I managed to get Atanto to level 35. Let's just quickly check here, I suppose. Nope. Party, there we go. So protagonist has hit level 35, and of course it takes a very long time to actually level up, because we're getting very little experience from these enemies. We do have a point, but we cannot... oh, we can actually allocate stats like this. Okay, it makes sense that you don't have to wait until the next level up happens, but I guess I've been doing it anyway. I've also been wondering if I maybe really should start putting points into something else. Like, the reality is that I probably should have gone magic. I mean, that was the meta in at least some of the older games. It makes sense, it just gives you so much more flexibility. I mean, there are certainly enough archetypes that use primarily strength for their damage. But, I mean, at least for now, I'm constantly switching and, you know, could very easily end up with something very suboptimal. I mean, so far it's been fine, and it's probably gonna continue to be fine until I try doing some super bosses in the post-game or something, if such a thing exists. Presumably. I mean, I would be surprised if there wasn't some kind of optional super dungeon or something towards the end of the game. Anyway, that's obviously nothing to worry about at this point. Well, I mean, maybe. If there is no respecking, then I guess I should worry about it from the get-go. I don't know. Ultimately, it probably doesn't matter. Do I at least raise my agility a bit more, though? You know what? Yes. I think the answer is yes. Let's go to 20 base agility for the time being, and then I'll feel a little bit better about things. Yeah, anyway, we need 5,700 XP at this point, and we get, like, last I checked, we were getting around, like, 800 or so per run, maybe. Yeah, around that. And, of course, that number goes down as you level up, so it's gonna be slower and slower. I mean, it's still not terrible, but obviously still gonna take a bunch of runs at this point for another level, and I don't want to overdo it anyway. I swapped some things around. Well, specifically, Hulkenberg maxed out her Magic Knight archetype, so I switched her to Mage because she was already at rank 10. She made a couple more ranks, as you can see. Right, but I was thinking... what was I thinking? I was thinking that maybe for, you know, whatever is coming up, I'm not even going to make any predictions as to where we're going to end up today. I mean, I guess I'm going to plot a course for the Forsaken Tower, but who knows what's going to happen. More often than not, I'm just completely wrong. Right, I did get Commander to rank 10, of course, before switching to Merchant. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, Magic Seeker, obviously we want to level that one up, but let's continue with the Cleric. It works well enough, I suppose. Yeah, that should be fine. And for her, I mean, I could keep going with the Mage, but actually, I kind of want to swap her to Warrior, because, well, obviously, currently, Stroll is not in his Warrior role, And I was considering having an assassin, a warrior, and a gunner in the party anyway for the, you know, the synergies that it unlocks. Specifically for that tower boss. So, sure, why not give Hulkenberg some warrior levels? Obviously can't hurt. That's what I was thinking anyway. Now, what else do we know? We need dark damage, if possible. Obviously that's possible. I specifically unlocked that, in fact. So, why don't we give you Turo for 500? Yep. Obviously, we have all the mag in the known universe available. No problem there. You, I suppose. Let's see here. I mean, I guess. Alright. Also get Mudo for now. Although it might make sense, you know, until we actually reach the boss, it probably makes sense to diversify a little bit. Just, you know, because we have no idea what we're gonna encounter, of course. So, let's maybe do that. Hulkenberg, warrior. Gets 2 slots. So... do we have someone who can do fire right now? I guess not. Give her fire and ice for now, I suppose. And he, of course, well, I guess he had ice. I guess we don't need the poison shot anymore. He has dark attacks naturally, of course. So wind and hammer are actually covered by. I guess wind and hammer are covered by the protagonist. So medium. Well, yeah, I suppose we're gonna have a dark spell equipped. Well, I mean, actually, that's kind of silly, but I mean, I guess I wanted to unlock anyway. But yeah, I immediately forgot that we don't need dark magic for him because we have dark physical attacks. But you know, whatever. It's fine. Let's also give you. I don't know. I mean, I guess having the poison shot. Yeah, it's not particularly effective, is it? Plunder life, plunder magic. I mean, I'm sure those can be useful. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. Let's go for another Kande for any. If we run into any other. Huh? I'm done. That's why. Don't worry about me. Just in case we run into more of those green Elementa, and I think that should be fine. As far as items, I don't know if we got any notable items at all. I was fighting those chimeras for a while. I killed like 3 or 4 more, I suppose, but they're a bit of a pain still. And of course, and they are level 35, so even now, as protagonist has reached level 35, they're still not one-shots in the field, of course, so we would have to fight them. I've been just avoiding them these last couple of runs, and when I fought them, I tried to steal to see if I could get any more armors, just for selling purposes. I figured they might be worth a few thousand, but I don't think I got very lucky with that. Anyway, it's time we move on. Let's set up camp, because we are, of course, once again going to continue. Yes, we want to go somewhere else.
Okay, then.
Oh? We get
Alright, then.
Well, a new little scene here. Nothing too spectacular, I suppose. We get a Lumi Bee. Lumi Bee. Is that something we needed? No. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I think I never crossed those giant's ribs off my required ingredients list. That is what we needed, right? And that's what we got a bunch of. Yeah, a bunch. Okay, so we should be good on those, hopefully forever, presumably, even if a bunch more recipes pop up that need them. But yeah, anything else, we're still looking for a couple of things. We'll find those sooner or later. No doubt about that. Okay. Well, we could bath, because the weather is good. We can do some cooking first. So...
let's go.
let's do that. Just get that out of the way. We could do it the next day. It doesn't really matter, but we have one more thing to do. One more thing to cook. Precision fermented ribs.
That...
only Hulkenberg knows. Only Hulkenberg would make fermented ribs. As one so obviously fond of good food, perhaps it's also obvious that I find cooking to be time well spent. Still, you can't cook for hours only to have a meal devoured in moments. That is the flaw in such efforts, I suppose. Hold a moment. Could we not simply add more of each ingredient and thereby create more of the finished product? Imagine it, reducing preparation time and increasing efficiency in a single blow. Why, I dare say I'm on the cusp of a grand discovery. I don't think that's a very new concept. But okay. All is set, and now we need only apply ourselves. What say you? Does it not already look appetizing?
Are we clear?
To cook a meal through is fundamental, but we mustn't this time. Here, flavor is achieved by deviating from basic knowledge. Are we sure we're talking about a fermented dish here? Because, honestly, that's the opposite of a quick recipe. And also, you definitely wouldn't want it to be raw. Or not fully cooked. Anyway, again, what do I know? This dish used a ton of ingredients, but it turned out amazing.
All right.
Precision fermented ribs is complete, apparently. How wonderful. It is fit to eat until the stomach is fit to burst. Yay. Bursting stomach. Alright. Get that out of the way. Now, I could bath, increase our endurance. I could finish reading the book, although we're good on wisdom for now. In fact, did I say last time that I wasn't sure whether we had overshot 3.0 on the wisdom scale? Because we clearly are above the line. I don't know what I was thinking last time. Anyway, the one that's furthest behind is tolerance, which makes sense. There aren't really... I don't know that our tolerance has ever like organically increased from any event that we just happened to do. So actually it must have gone up, right? Surely we haven't reached rank 2.5 only by specifically going for virtue increasing encounters. But either way, it's been the slowest going for one reason or the other, so maybe I should help it along a little bit. Not that I need it for anything specific, but we have met the requirements that you know, that we wanted to hit. I could still, you know what, while we have it, I think, and also if the weather gets worse again, we are not going to have a chance to do this, so let's actually use our bath salts. Increasing attributes is obviously useful, so yeah, let's do that. Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb. Unfortunately, that's the only one we have available. I really should have bought more of those agility increasing ones. Really like the idea of just getting more agility, but it's what it is. It's so hot my skin stings. Well, better for it to sting than to stink. I can't stop sweating through each and every one of my pores. Every single one of them. As the impurities drain from my body, so too do my heart's anxieties. Oh. And thus you can endure more punishment. Makes sense. 1200 meg, for good measure. And now... well, first we're gonna... oh? We're gonna see an event of some sort? Enemy raid inbound. Okay, interesting. I thought we... well, I expected to run into a runner on the road. maybe this is not it. This might just be regular enemies. But didn't they usually happen after we chose our activity for the day? Well, either way, not the case today. So I'm glad that I set up my party in a kind of, in a way that should hopefully be able to work in a variety of different situations. So let's see what this raid is all about. Our barrelman Heismay spotted them. They're already on board. Get yourselves topside post-haste. Better hurry to the deck. Okay. Oh, it's one of these things.
Now's the time!
He's bombarded.
Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity!
Okay. Doesn't... Yeah, it's just a Kaimenza, but it's a different one. It's a weaker version than we've been fighting. Okay, I see. Yeah, a lot less health, actually. That should not be a problem. We don't have a whole lot of options to hit its weakness, unfortunately. We just can't use fire or lightning. Definitely not lightning. Everything else is fair game, so... for example, Assassinate. Chance to one-hit kill. We still haven't seen it work, but... Nope, still haven't seen it work. You can use wind, obviously. Strong wind as well, so... Gonna go with that, and... Are you in the back row as you are supposed to be? Yes, you are. Poison shot. And we're probably gonna get another enemy. Okay, I mean, maybe it's just me, and I don't think it's necessarily this way, but we've seen a lot of Elementa enemies pop up in these, right? Definitely. Like, specifically in the second round as reinforcements, which really doesn't make a lot of sense, because obviously they're gonna run as soon as they get a chance. Either way, we want to try and take it out, of course. I hope we can do it. What kind of synergies do we have? No synergies at all. Okay, that's not great. What can you do here? Also, just to make sure, just don't use wind. Everything else is fine. Just use strong magic, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that should probably do the trick. You can't really do much. Round slash. Oh, it's not very impressive, is it? Maybe? Just gonna go for some sort of magic. Honestly, her magic is surprisingly decent, considering... Well, I don't know. Maybe she just has relatively well-rounded stats, and not much of a focus on strength. I think of her more as you know, a physical type of character, but her magic is pretty solid usually. Extreme physical dark damage. I mean, that's a gamble. Will it kill it? Will it kill it? Will it deal over 539 damage? I don't know about that, honestly. I think we're just gonna go with 2 more lightning spells here. Oh, that was actually enough to kill it. Never mind. Yeah. Well, definitely the right call there.
That was nothing.
That's some pretty tasty rewards right there. Nice. Oh yeah, that should be... Oh, I thought for sure there would be more ranks for a base level archetype, but hey, I'll take 3 in one go. Heat up. Okay.
Appreciated.
Nice work out there. That should keep the laddies at bay for now.
See ya.
The laddies? The baddies. The bad laddies. And you kept the craft safe and sound too. Now then, have a good night and sleep tight. Oh wait, that was not even... Oh, interesting. Wait, but was it nighttime?
Time marches on.
I wasn't really paying attention to the background.
New king
It
draws
wasn't
nearer.
particularly dark, was it? But apparently that happened before we even slept. Okay, that explains that. I suppose one cannot expect multi-course meals whilst camping. It does make me look forward to the undoubtedly extravagant cuisine that will be offered at Louise's soiree. Huh, of course, that's what she's looking forward to. 15 days left.
Do?
Yeah. It's fine. Obviously, we need only one, probably. I don't know. It sounds like that. You know, the upcoming main dungeon might be pretty massive. Like with its multiple wings and whatnot, and like 5 mini-bosses, or proper bosses, we'll see I guess how many they are. So it might be better to, well, I mean, obviously I'm not going to wait until the last possible moment. Basically I'm going to do all the quests that I can, which is, well, basically we're currently working on that, and it should be just all the quests that we currently have, and all the bounties. And once we're done with that, I'll, well, we'll see if we can exhaust all the follower events that are going to be available. Depending on how many more pop up after we clear the ones that we currently have, right? And I think at that point we should still have probably like close to 10 days left. And we're gonna head into the main dungeon right away. Try to clear it as quickly as possible. Maybe not try to push it necessarily in one go, but, well, depends on how feasible that seems to be, of course. But if we need 2 days or more, that's totally fine as well. But yeah, I think we should be absolutely fine timing-wise. Anyway, how far? Oh, well,
And
we're gonna
right
go to
there's
the
a labyrinth.
tower, which is currently stormy, but it's gonna take
Here we are
us
then.
2 days to get there. So with any
Certainly.
luck, it's no longer gonna be stormy, surely.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, but
The weather seems pretty bad there today, exactly, but what about 2 days from now? Yeah, we might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told. I
It's
mean,
your
we
call.
can't. Can we? We cannot just do that, as far as I'm aware. So,
which way should we go?
which way? Oh, I guess... No, we want to go this way, so we encounter these 2 Gauntlet Runners here, the one that we haven't encountered yet, which might be Lena's, I don't know, it kind of just looks like that, based on the color scheme. And then, of course,
Let's be
Katharina.
off.
So yeah, that should be perfect.
What to pick?
And I mean, we cannot... No, okay, of course not. We cannot just teleport to a city to do something like having our fortunes read. And then just teleport back to the road and continue running. Unfortunately, not how that works. Okay, so we have courage available. We have our books. Okay. And that seems to be about it. We cannot do any more cooking. We could plant a seed, but let's work on our virtues. Tolerance. Bygone days. Was it this one? Ice Maze book, right? Yeah. Okay, sure. I am interested in finishing the other book. Actually, let's focus on that first. Just in case we maybe get some sort of extra bonus for finishing it. I don't remember what happened with the first book we completely finished. It's obnoxious, yeah, but I'm also honestly a bit curious because obviously the ideas are surprisingly
What's that?
reasonable. You know, maybe not the demanded immediacy that Gallica keeps pointing out. This is the book advocating for sustainable magical living. We're finally on the last chapter. It's called Conflict in the Magical Future. Wealth breeds inequality, and inequality leads to strife. To know this and continue our trajectory as a civilization is tantamount to planning for its ruin.
Let's see.
In this case, our best move for the future is to stop our march altogether, abandon pretenses and upgrade, become living fossils cultivated by magic igniters. Okay, yeah, no. He was making a lot of sense up to this point, but this... like, what? Abandon pretenses and upgrade. Become living fossils. Cultivated by magic igniters. So basically, transhumanism? Transform ourselves into something other than humans? I'm not entirely sure what he means by living fossils. So because we'll end up fighting, we just quit living? We go into some weird kind of eternal dream connected to igniters? That's how you interpret that? Okay, sure. I'd prefer ruin. We have to live and fight on. Yes. I think we'll find our best future by continuing to live and fighting to find ways to avoid being ruined.
Right?
I agree. People will always fight, but we can still build a good future as long as we don't give up. I mean, that's basically been our entire motto the entire time.
All right.
So, yeah, okay. Even more wisdom. He does seem sincerely concerned for the future, but he's also kind of stupid about it. That sums it up pretty well, thanks. I wish he'd have a little faith in people, you know? Finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Oh, we do get a huge bonus in addition. Okay. So it's very worth finishing a book completely. Gotcha. I mean, I thought as much, but I forgot that we get basically a whole extra reading session's worth. Troops, mobilize your behinds on deck pronto. Up on deck pronto. We've got a souped-up gauntlet runner charging our way. Maintenance tools and all. Maintenance tools. So it is Lena, right?
Lena?
That's the signature runner from Cadence Gauntlet Runner Factory. Go do something about it before they tear this one apart. Lena, was it? If I recall correctly, that's the Ujiv girl. Same tribe or not, I shall show her no quarter.
Finish it, quick!
If even Heisma is this bloodthirsty, I mean, I wouldn't call it bloodthirsty necessarily, I suppose we'd better get up on deck. Right. Interesting that she would even bother to fight us.
I tell you, you've got an absolutely brilliant runner there. I haven't stopped thinking about it since the opening ceremonies.
Okay. Right, she's mostly interested in our runner, and also, it doesn't seem like she's really interested in becoming king, or queen, I suppose, but just in promoting her workshop, right? At least that's what the poster suggested that we saw.
And that's some ace detailing on the hull. Oh, and the speed's top class too. I bet it's like a palace on the inside.
Not exactly like a palace, but it's comfortable enough.
If you just want to look at the runner, could you stop hopping all over the place?
Oh no, I've got a bit ahead of myself. I was actually hoping I'd get you to step down first. That is, step down from the runner. And step down from the tournament. I'm awful sorry, but I've got to be queen no matter what it takes.
Never mind. Apparently she wants to be queen.
Once I'm in charge, I'll commission runners for everyone in the kingdom. And Caden Workshop won't have to worry about turning a profit ever again.
How exactly is that supposed to work? Okay.
Let's give you a try, eh? Let's
Yep.
have a sport of inventive
Bombard her, please.
ingenuity.
Thank you. Lena the Machinist. Machinist? Machinist. Oh, we know that she has an almighty skill. Interesting. Or actually, not so... It might not be an almighty skill. No, it's not almighty. It's a debuff skill. Okay, that sucks. Don't like that. I'm so tempted. This is definitely not gonna work.
She's a
Didn't
real
work.
beauty.
I don't know where it would show up, but I mean, I guess there would be, a visual effect around her, but yeah, obviously that didn't work, so... Anyway, would she have any weaknesses? What might those be? Maybe wind? Blow her away?
That's it.
She's small and lightweight. Try to poison her, I guess?
Ow!
Yow?
Just leave the runner
Didn't
out
like
of
that,
this,
but
okay?
she also didn't dislike it as much as I would have hoped. How strong is your
That's it.
physical attack? I mean, it's okay, I guess.
How's
Mage
that?
strength. Attack rose.
Here's a
Mage
Caden
plasma.
Workshop.
Okay.
Really?
She uses lightning. What does that tell us about her? I mean, we've seen lightning paired with wind, basically, right? Like fire with ice and light with dark, but apparently not in her case. Although she might be resistant to lightning. Let's try to assassinate her, I suppose. Or, actually, let's debuff her and deal some dark damage.
Ow! She's a real
That works.
beauty!
Her attack is increased, which is actually not great. If I had realized that, maybe I would have debuffed her, but I mean, honestly, we're obviously gonna win this one. Okay. Maybe she just doesn't have a weakness. I'm morbidly curious.
That's it!
Resists, okay. Not... not immune. Resists fire as well. Oh, no. I've got to save Caden Workshop. For Dad's sake. I can't afford to give up.
This ignites
Sorry.
back to Walla! Here's a little...
Unfortunately, we can't give up either. Oh, I think we dodged? So, yeah. Sorry, Lena. As usual, we don't actually have a blunt attack.
That's it!
I guess I could add that to the repertoire, just so we can cover literally every possible attack type. Yeah, in fact, we should be... What the heck was that? My phone just made a weird sound. Out of nowhere. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, maybe we should... I should give Hulkenberg one of her punching attacks from her pugilist days. But for now, we are going to just... Here. Nope, never mind, we missed. That's kind of annoying. So, we're probably not even gonna finish her off here. Definitely not. Oh well.
This igniter back to Walla! Here's a Caden Workshop special!
Oh, did she? Yeah, she actually killed someone. Well, good job.
I can't afford to lose.
Like Heisman to get all the experience. So... Maybe a bullet? Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. Let's try it. It was not enough. Huh. Attack returned to normal. Good.
How's
She buffed herself again.
Here's a little taste of our shot!
Oh, this is so annoying.
Here's a Caden Workshop
Oh,
special!
yeah, this is actually really annoying. Okay, wonderful. I guess I should have made more of an effort to finish her off. I figured, you know, it wouldn't matter if I gave her another round. Also, I completely forgot to steal, so you know what that means.
Clear off! Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
Yes. And we still know all of her resistances. Yeah, we never tried ice, so I guess we can't do that, but at this point, I doubt that she has any weakness.
That's it!
Fortune's Bludgeon, okay. That could be a new weapon for the cleric, actually. Trying to poison her, I suppose.
That's it! Close one!
And we miss. Okay, that's also annoying, but thankfully it was the last attack.
Here's a Caden Workshop special! Really?
You gotta miss. Very good. Phantom Tracer. Remove that attack buff. Nice crit as well.
Just leave
Wow.
the runner out of this, okay?
Huge, actually. I could heal, but honestly, this is going so well. I should not be saying that, but, you know. Surely, there's no way we messed this up. If I Blizz again... Oh, she is weak to it!
I can't afford
okay,
to lose.
interesting. Did not expect that. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any other ways to hit that, but... It's good to know for future encounters, I suppose. Wow, like night and day.
Hi there, Miguel. I heard the whole story. You're Caden's little girl, eh? From Caden Workshop.
I suppose it would make sense if Neris knew her father.
Spiffy! Amazing work done there. Fine parts, very fine. If you're short on funding, I'll shell out the cheddar. But I'd be much obliged if you dropped out of the damn race, eh?
What, really? You know about our workshop? Gosh, that's awfully nice to hear. Right, then I quit the tournament.
What?
Sorry about all this mess.
Just like that? Like, I guess she really wasn't particularly interested in the tournament itself.
Oh, nice kid.
That seems a bit too easy, but I guess we'll take it. Oh, okay. We're rank 41.
Spectacular.
Oh, very good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now, full speed ahead. No delays for us. Not if I can help it.
The gauntlet runner's slowing pace
Okay,
signals
I guess
their
we just...
arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
Yeah, I mean, we just removed one of our competitors just like that. I mean, I guess
All right, then.
that works. Not sure that she was ever much of a, of a threat. Hey, Nerys, have you always been hanging out here?
Understood.
You lot haven't forgotten to buy anything, have you? If you need medicine or equipment or some such, I'll fly you straight to town. Oh, can we actually do that? Wait. Can we? Now that we've stopped? No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, well, thanks for mentioning that, but it's not actually an option. I guess we can hang out with Heismay to increase our tolerance rather than read his book. Just get it, straight from the source. Or am I forgetting about something? No, we can't read. Obviously, during the storm, we can't take a bath. We're also out of bath salts, I think. I think I only bought that one. I don't know. I could plant the seed again. Plant the seed of doubt. No, the seed of the hero's fruit. I guess that makes more sense. No, we want the tolerance and we want to hang out with Heismay. It's difficult to stop thinking about my son's urn, you see. Once we finish with this trip, would you go with me to the village once more? Yes.
Well,
no use getting in a fluster over it. I've been thinking of how to make the most of our journey.
all right.
I'm going to spend this time standing watch and keeping us safe. Care to join me? We might encounter enemies. Oh, have we done this before? Well, either way, I'm up for it. Indeed. Glad to hear it. The weather's finally taken a turn for the better. Is that your doing? No, I wish I could do that.
Oh,
It's quiet. If only it could stay this serene across our entire journey. Can't let our guards down.
Listen.
true.
Just as you say. If we allow quiet moments to dull our senses, we'll find ourselves in the enemy's jaws.
Enough.
Speaking of which, enemies sighted. We have threats approaching from that way.
Well,
Seems we've a rare guest joining us. Let's give them a proper welcome. A rare guest or a rare guest? Oh,
My cue,
two
I
rare
think.
guests.
Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
Okay. Not sure if we will be able to get them both, honestly. We don't have anything to hit their weaknesses. That's not ideal. But... oh, I mean, that would do it, I suppose. Really? Doesn't anyone have what it takes to hit these? She does, okay. Here we go.
Satisfactory.
Not too bad.
good grief.
Phew, they're off us, and that's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchman, eh? The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all told. Well, the experience wasn't so great, but we got a good amount of mag and money out of it.
Well then,
You're welcome to come visit again if you like.
All right.
And we get 3 points of tolerance, okay. I suppose considering that we also got other benefits,
Time
that is
marches
not too
on,
bad.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
What to pick indeed. Right, I mean, the options are basically still the same, except, is the weather better? The weather is better. Okay, actually, can we tell? Oh, we're about to run into Katharina, so we're gonna have a fight against her.
We'll
Not
face
that I
danger
remember. I don't remember discovering her weakness, so maybe she doesn't have one, or I just never discovered it. But we've fought her multiple times, and I'm pretty sure that on refights we didn't even see any of her combat stats, so we don't retain that knowledge. Or maybe it changes from encounter to encounter. Who knows? Either way, the weather is fine currently, so. Actually, I think that means that we're gonna be arriving
And
there.
right there's a labyrinth. This
Yeah,
place.
I mean, we're gonna be arriving today, so the weather is gonna be fine. Good. As much
And
as
right there's a
the
labyrinth.
extra experience during bad weather is probably useful, it's also just a major pain to deal with, so I'm very glad that it turned out that way. And we are going to start reading a book, I suppose. Might as well. Bygone days. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved. Okay,
All right.
No choices during this one, we just get 4 points of tolerance. Works for me.
Gauntlet runner incoming!
Gauntlet runner approaching fast from the front. You're a popular one, aren't you, Tantua? What did I say? Again? I bet it's Katharina.
Come on!
Hey, you! Yeah, you, the rogue making a go at the throne. Be a good man and leave the kingdom to me, I hear.
Come on!
Not a chance. Yep, I hate it when I'm right. My next prediction is she's going to try to come up on our deck. Do something about her. I'll just win again. Love will conquer all? What? What is that? Who loves whom? That's an odd dialogue choice that I'm tempted to go with, but honestly, I like the cheekiness of this one. I'll just win again.
All right.
Same strategy as before. Fight her and win.
But
I'm sure she's been training, though. Don't let your guard down. I mean, so have we. I think it's fine.
it's you lot! I've been looking
Yeah,
forward to
what
our
do you
next
expect?
fight. What? You want another round? Well, you're only gonna get the same answer from us. We're not losing to anyone.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but we're definitely not losing to Katharina.
Yeah, I get it. I know we're both serious about this. That's why I trained hard. I mean really hard. To get myself ready. I swear, I'll win. And then make all of you my allies. That way we can pave the way to a brighter future together.
Yeah, no. I'm still offering you the same. You could join us. Wouldn't it be funny if she actually joined the party as a party member, as a playable party member, after we max out her follower rank? That would be actually quite cool, but you'd think that it would... I don't know. It could be mentioned in the list of unlocks for the follower, but also it would be even cooler if they just kept it a secret.
Step up then. Is your side ready?
And she just looks like a player character, or, like a party member.
Try a bit of this!
Would make perfect sense for her to be on our
Lots
team.
to play!
But, for now, we're dire enemies. And yeah, we don't know anything about her. She does have an item. She does have an item, yes. An item, even. Last time we stole some decent knuckle type weapon from her, and apparently we did so again. No synergies? No. Can't buff or anything, so
That's
just
nothing!
whatever we have available. Mania bullet. You know what? Why not? Give her that physical weakness. No crit, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Come on, then!
Bolt burst fist. Unfortunately, not only did she not miss any of those many attacks, she even crit with one of them. There we go. Okay, better late than never, I suppose. Diagonal slash. I mean, that's not really the type of attack that we need here. Wait, except... No, that's not strong enough. However, Phantom Tracer? God Killer even? Extreme physical dark damage? I mean, it's physical, but it's not... Yeah, but it's still dark, so as far as resistances are concerned. But this is also extreme, so obviously we're gonna go with that one. It'll deal extra damage. Yep, that's pretty decent. We're gonna play it safe here and heal everybody. And nice crit. Heck yeah. Nope. That one. Just attacking, I suppose. And God Killer just for fun. It's just a badass name for a skill, isn't it? She's not exactly a god, but I guess that explains why it doesn't outright kill her. I can only assume that the instant death effects are not going to work
I can't afford
on mini bosses and the like. Although who knows?
Why?
Nice miss. Wow. Adding insult to injury. I feel a little bit bad about her.
That's nothing.
A bit bad for her, rather. But also, not really.
Why? I trained so hard.
Oh, you have no idea how much I grinded.
Oh, come on! Why can't I win?
Again, there's just one of you, 4 of us. Could have something to do with it. That's only a guess. Holy crap. That's a lot of experience and a lot of money.
Not bad.
Wow. Wow.
I admit, it feels good to get
Good
stronger.
stuff.
I continue to grow.
Yeah, I mean, she does have more strength than magic. But her magic isn't absolutely terrible, I suppose. Still, I wonder. It's also not really any higher than Stroll's, and still, her magic just consistently hits a lot harder than his, I feel.
Excellent. I've grown
Obviously, it
more
has something to
powerful.
do with the currently equipped Archetype as well. Oh. Oh, 37. Holy crap. Slow down.
Again?
I lost again? How is that possible? I'm 10 times stronger than I was before, but you're still on another level untouchable. Well, actually... 10 times stronger can't be quite true, or else we wouldn't have a problem here. Whatever, though. I'll beat the stuffing out of you next time, and then you'll have no choice but to join Team Katharina. Count on that. We'll see. Joyous man? Another Katharina fan? Huh? Isn't the rendezvous point a little further away? Well, we wanted to report to you immediately, because we managed to lift some coin from those filthy nobles. Filthy, filthy nobles. Yeah, it was smooth sailing once I took this daughter and old man hostage. They yapped some, but I shut him up real good. Pretty good doings, don't you think, Katharina? I kinda hope she's not okay with that.
Oh, wait.
Wait, Manihot. Manihot? Really? What a name. You think that's right? Weren't you the one who said we were only after the really bad rich people?
What?
But the rich are all evil. Every last one of them. All they do is live in luxury off the money they've exploited from the poor, no?
Now.
Now's our time. Why wait till you're sitting on the throne? You got people willing to fight to make your dreams come true. Let us swarm the land and cut the purses from the rich. Oh, only the purses or their necks as well while you're at it? Our liberation of the poor has begun.
Wait.
Now hold on a minute. I do gotta be queen to make this official, yeah? And just 'cause you got money, don't make you bad.
Pardon, but...
Oh, are you hearing yourself, miss? If the rich don't bleed, where you think the money'll come from to lift up the Paribus? Also, that guy isn't even Paribus. What the heck? And your answer is to lash out at anyone who's had even a sniff of money. Kinda off the mark, no? You got a say in this, Atatsuo? I don't. These are your people. Is it right to bring people down just because they have money? I mean, not the way that these people are. No.
Right.
I thought as much. Okay, I mean, I'm glad you agree with me there. So there is still hope for you. Who the hell are you anyway? One of Katharina's fanboys? Well, get on out of here. She ain't gonna take your side. Or is she, though? Stop it.
Right.
Also, how do these people not know me? What the heck? I guess they were too busy keeping the elderly hostage. Well, I thought we were on the same side. I thought you were a virtuous warrior striving to save our hungry kin. And you think I'd attack innocent people to do it? Come on, there's no virtue in that. That's just... What's gnawing at you so bad, eh? Look at the money we got now. She's just tired. Well, Katharina, we'll be the first to forge ahead.
I have regrets.
I'm sorry. Those men are my... guess you'd call them my supporters. They united and declared for me when I joined the race. In fact, Manihot or Manio? I don't know, is it a French name? That's the only way that makes any kind of sense. But Manihot is funnier, so... Manihot is the one who said I should be queen. But we agreed, we was only gonna target the filthy stinking rich.
I'll rather think.
And if I win the throne, it'll just empower fools like him all over. I'm not sure I even believe what I said anymore. I mean, is handing out free money a good idea in the first place? If you give stolen coin to someone else, you're saying theft's alright, and soon you've got a whole nation of thieves. Can't imagine that's the world we want. We'll find better ways.
In that case.
In it?
Yeah, another way. I can see another way. Wait, is she actually going to join us now, though? No way, right?
If you want my opinion...
I think I ought to step down. The crown ain't for me. You're the one who ought to wear it.
Like I said...
That whole helping anyone in need thing you've got going, I know it's not just a cute slogan. You're building a better world, and I want to see it happen. Oh. Okay, I obviously expected her to come to see that eventually, but not quite yet, I guess. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Well...
What in the seven hells?
Bloody hell! Well, tell me this then. Why'd you enter the stupid tournament if that was your plan all along? Well...
Impossible!
There are reasons. You've gotten stupid famous, and you got no one protecting you. The work you're gonna have to do, I can fathom it.
So anyway...
But I guess that means someone out there's dreaming the same dream as you. Still don't change what I gotta do. I'm behind you all the way now. Thrilled to hear that.
Right.
The truth is...
I think you'd make a hell of a better king than I'd make of a queen anyway. And so, I'll be cheering for you. Only cheering, not joining? I can sense Katharina's tremendous faith in me. But we're only, what, rank 5 or so? 4 even, wow. Oh.
think this is
Only
how I'm
halfway
gonna
there.
fulfill my dream.
But we do get more inheritance slots for the Brawler. That's very useful. A single slot is just so limiting. Yeah, okay.
But
Though I can't just pull my name out like it's nothing. I've got a lot of people in my corner, and they're gonna feel like I'm stabbing them in the back. I've got some hard talks ahead of me. Still, I'd rather face them head on than build a society drenched in innocent blood. That's no way to rule.
bye now.
I'm gonna need some time, I think. So let's both stay alive out there in the meantime, yeah? See you around. Okay, so are we gonna have any more encounters on the road, or... I saw Katharina off, who seemed a little helpless, and returned to the runner.
The party descends upon the Forsaken Tower. Is
anyway.
the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery, or something else altogether? The Gauntlet Runner stops in front of the imposing structure, its glare already making itself known. Will they be the ones who discover its truth?
Well, obviously. Oh, almost an hour already? Ooh.
No,
Got a
then.
different looking place. Not one of the, like, 2 different dungeon entrances we've seen so far. Well, we've arrived. Time to knuckle down and get to slaying some monsters, eh?
Certainly.
That man sought the ebony horn, correct? To see a monstrous horn and think only of making an ornament of it. He must be a true craftsman.
Splendid.
Indeed. The way he hones his skills and strives to master his craft is a most admirable quality.
Got it?
We need to take down Orgus. If I recall, we should watch for when it starts gathering strength.
True.
We should not take this foe lightly. Preparing our defenses against such brutal attacks will be paramount.
Here we go.
Okay, then Ajat will lead the way. Well, we're at least going to have a little sneak peek at the place. Maybe this is a bit, a bit bigger and more involved, and also more challenging than our typical side dungeons have been.
need something?
What's that? Aren't you lot after the treasure in here too? If that's the case, then you need to be careful. The bloody Goborn started chasing me after I pulled out my staff, and then when I thought I had finally found treasure, it was a monster too. Okay, so we got mimics, we got Goborns, which means that I probably should not be playing as the cleric in here. Which is fine, it's not part of my strategy anyway. If hell truly exists, then this is it. Listen to an old fool, young ones. Turn around and go home. Goborns and treasure monsters sound like a dangerous combination. Did you find any weaknesses? Well, poison and paralysis worked against the Goborns. For the treasure monster, I tossed aside my wallet, and it got distracted. Ah, yes. Now that you've got me thinking about it, if I used those techniques to turn the tables, I could still pull this off. Maybe I gave up too quickly. So much for being smart and saving your life. Anyway, should I swap? I mean, maybe I could. Also, I wanted to actually check out this Fortune's Bludgeon, all stats +2. And a good increase in damage. Not that it really matters that much, but restore MP upon defeating an enemy during a squad battle. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I can't not upgrade to that. We're losing some magic, but gaining a bit of everything else. Definitely going with that one. Did we get any other weapons? Suppose not. Well, we did get this one pretty recently. Any armor, though? Healing Hauberk? Wait. This one has agility +5. That's a good one, though. Maximilian armor, right? That's that one. Scent Silk Blouse. Wait, why are we using this one? Why are we using that one? Huh? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Or... haven't we had this for our... Have we only gotten this recently? No, surely not. Like... increase evasion against strike... it's kind of whatever. Huh? Oh, it's... I find this... yeah, okay. I feel like there has to be a better way to display this. Okay, of course. They're both in use. But you only see that it's currently equipped when you mouse over it, or when you highlight it, not mouse over, whatever. Yeah, okay, of course. Makes sense that the party leader has the best one equipped. Although, of course... Oh yeah, never mind. No, wait. The cleric could be wearing a caster-specific item like this. That makes sense. What's our defense look like? Wow, we have 286, and we're gonna be in the back row anyway. Well, so is he. But still. Yeah, I guess I'm choosing to give him worse armor because the extra 5 agility still seems worth it. I mean, honestly, I really don't know that it is. It does help with stealing success at least, so there's that. But yeah, eventually I should probably upgrade him to something with a bit more defense than this. But for now, it's still fine, I think. But I could definitely swap things around here. I mean, the HP recovery is not really going to make a big difference. So why don't we give him... well, the best robe type item that we have, which is this one, I guess. Not the purple one at all. I mean, this is... actually, this is a lot less armor. Never mind. It's fine. He's going to be in the back row. And he can use this instead. Well, I guess ultimately all I did was just swap those defense stats around. Not sure if one is necessarily better than the other. I don't know if I should really not be using the cleric. I guess I've heeded the game's warnings so far and never took a chance with those Goborns. But presumably, as long as you don't even get into squad battle with them, it shouldn't make a difference anyway, right? It's on, like, if we just kill them out in the field, then it shouldn't make a difference. So let's actually see how bad it is, if it matters at all. Wasn't there a request from a craftsman you mentioned? Yes. That's the main reason we're here, I suppose. And we're quite a distance away from the nearest town. Right.
Now then.
The request, yeah, okay. Nothing useful here, so let's just save a new slot. And, well,
Okay,
almost
then.
certainly not finish this one
Let's go.
in one sitting. But maybe we can make it to the save point and stop there for the day. Although, if it's like other side dungeons like this, then the save point is going to be basically at the end of the dungeon anyway. We could make a beeline for it, maybe. Well, there's a tower, so I guess we're going to be looking at lots of smallish areas like this. That would make sense. Okay, these are actually weak. Oh god, okay. Yeah, even these ones. What? Wait, what the heck is that? They explode, apparently. Okay, well that's not great. Potolpo. A potpolpo? Okay. Interesting stuff. Wow, that dealt a lot of damage, actually. Also, not a suspicious chest whatsoever. Yeah. Too bad we don't have the... Oh, I wonder if that was an effect of the bad weather, though. With the mimics being up and about instead of lying in wait. Can you... Nah, you cannot ambush them from behind. That's so annoying, even if you know it's a mimic. And wow, this is even a tougher version than we've encountered before. Graced water. Well, we need that. But maybe we can start... Huh. That being said... if mimics are going to be a common occurrence here, then we should definitely give everyone some light magic. For now, let's see if we can do this. Couldn't steal, unfortunately. Well, let's see how tough these are. Pretty tough. That's a lot of hit points. Try to sleep it? I kind of doubt that works. Well, unsurprisingly, it didn't work. Okay, at least we stole the water, so let's see how dangerous they actually are. Draw weakness immediately. Sleepy air. Oh, they put us to sleep. Right. Okay. Probably should have done some healing here. Wow. Okay. Wait. No. Oh, guard duty. Huge. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, we're gonna win, but yeah, for future encounters, I don't know. Let's try slashing damage here, just so we know. Anything else we can test? I guess it doesn't really matter because at this point we're gonna just kill it anyway. Dark is probably not a good idea here. What is? Just go with the lightning. It's not gonna deal a lot of damage, but you know, just finish it off.
That was close. Can't be too careful.
Yeah, no chance getting a flawless victory here.
Well.
If we cannot get an ambush. That is unfortunate, but it's what it is. Auto recovery? Sure. Let's be lazy and hope that it doesn't waste too much mana doing that. We want to prepare. You're good. You are not. Yeah, let's definitely at least get Hama. And for you, well, and for you as well, actually. Dune. I mean, we really don't need another dark damage option, right? If anything, we're gonna use Lurking Nightblade or Assassinate, so go with that. These things are weird. Okay, we can kill them like that, but even if they blow themselves up, I think we still get something out of it? It's hard to say. We'd have to actually encounter one completely by itself. Okay, that was that. No surprises here, right? I suppose we're not really gonna have any rooms or, you know... Well, I guess there's still potential for that. Of course, now we encounter that thing. As long as we get the surprise attack, we probably can still take it out just with a bunch of strong attacks in general. Or can we? Mudo. Cyclo. Right. Let's give you Kande. And surely that's gonna be enough, right? If we can't even catch it. Which... Huh? Oh.
We won't lose this fight.
Okay. Huh? Did we not stagger it? No, we did. We dealt some damage to it, apparently. But we didn't get the usual animation playing? What's that all about? Okay, weird. Yeah, no, this is gonna be perfectly fine, actually. Wow, nice hit, actually. Better than expected.
Good. 'Tis done.
Yeah, anyway, no, like, crawl spaces and whatnot. That's what I was trying to get at. Because, well, we just have this very different kind of dungeon layout here. Yeah, all of those are mimics, of course, and it annoys me so much that we have no other choice but to just, you know, open them knowing full well that they're traps.
All right.
Let's take it and move on.
Sage's Semaphore can be purified. Okay, good. Okay, that's also a real chest. Let's see here for science. We trigger that one, it blows itself up, and we get something out of it. 11, 6, 14, 8. And if we kill it, we get the exact same thing. Okay, so there's really no point in even fighting these. I mean, I guess we can. But it really doesn't matter.
All right.
Here we go.
Sailcloth cape. Well, that's kind of what I was looking for, isn't it? Perfect timing. Yep. And just like that, that's almost 100-point armor improvement and more magic as well. Nice. Now we just need an armor upgrade for Heismay, something with significantly more armor, you know, any kind of level appropriate amount of armor. And also at least 5 agility. Would be nice, game, just saying. Just in case you're currently listening. Okay, do we have a better strat? I suppose we have our light damage available now for everybody, and... Wait, didn't we have that before? I don't know, it's fine. Oh no, it's a mimic, you would have thought. Didn't see that coming. Okay, yeah, it does resist dark, it's not immune to it. But weak to light, of course. If only we had easy access to a really strong light attack, but I would have to swap everyone's archetypes around again. Well, not everyone's, but I guess we need Pugilist, right? Pugilist and something. I can never remember. There are just too many combinations. Pugilist and something combines for that awesome light beam attack. Yeah, would be nice to have. But alas. Okay, good. Still that. We still don't have any synthesis, unfortunately. Mania bullet, I mean, sure. Go for it. Good damage. Debuff the enemy too. Critical. I guess Skullcracker specifically is an attack with a high crit rate. Okay, you guys can do Phantom Tracer. It's gonna be extra effective. Sure, that's
Good.
some
Not
overkill.
bad,
Clean
if I
victory.
say so
I've
myself.
acquired a new power.
Slicer unlocked. Yeah, I mean the warrior, the basic warrior is just not very strong, unfortunately. Of course, I wonder if I could just boost it all the way to rank 20 with items and make her the swordmaster, which would be way better. It's mostly that these multi-target skills are just not that great. Well, actually, wait. Oh, I forgot about this one. Low hit rate. I mean, it's also not great. Oh wait, I'm dumb. This is a this is a single target. Never mind. It's the other way around. The swordmaster has the multi-target attacks, but also way more powerful at the same time. More expensive too, I guess. Okay, never mind. I suppose Slicer is probably gonna be pretty useful. Better than just doing a normal physical attack, at least. Heal everybody, sure. I'll basically do the same thing again. So 1 round of hammer first. Or hammer specifically, respectively. Oh, to steal again? Please? Unfortunate, but also not too surprising. Mania bullet. Just do it again. I mean, that does cost 44 magic, 44 MB total. So it's not exactly cheap. Also, I mean, we're just gonna kill it next turn anyway, right? Try to poison it. Normal shot. No. No such luck. Do the slicer? Oh, okay, well, I mean, it was only 2 hits out of possible 4. Could have been better. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Wait, no, never mind. I guess Skullcracker isn't the one that has a high crit chance. Is it? Actually? I didn't catch what that was supposed to do. I don't know if it stole money from us or something. I don't know. No, Skullcracker is the one that makes you forget. So yeah, it's actually pretty bad. I mean, we can always restart if things go completely south, of course. Like that. I mean, 2 missed steals in a row is kind of bad. Probably should have healed, although. 251. Save some mana. Pass. Steal, please? Come on. Where comes the charm? There we go, okay. And now we can just finish it off. I didn't mean to pass. Oh my god. That is so stupid. Well, is that gonna kill it? Probably not. Nope. Why did I press that button? It's the other shoulder button that I should have pressed. That is incredibly dumb. I'm quite annoyed with myself here. I mean, I guess it didn't go great necessarily, you know, with the multiple failed steal attempts, but let's do it again. Surely it's all gonna go much better this time. So steal right away this time, and yep, there we go. I guess that's already better. And you're going to do Hamon, of course, and you're going to... Well, last time I argued that we didn't really need to do anything, huh? But we dealt less damage to it this time, somehow. Well, that's... Why is the damage so... embarrassingly low? I mean, it's just a normal attack, but still. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go with the slicer and hope that we just hit more than 2 times. Which we did. 4 times, in fact. Not bad. Okay, sleepy air. Please don't put too many to sleep. Yeah, 0. That's fine. Yeah, weakness was hit. Hellbound. Okay. It could be worse. It could all be worse. Positive thinking. I'm not gonna be silly this time, and we're actually just gonna finish it up. Finish it off. I'm gonna press the right button. Come on, and that's it. Okay. It would be so much better if we could. If only we could.
Nobody will stand in our way.
If only we could ambush these, knowing that they are mimics. No. What have we here? Ooh, we got a tough enemy in there? Interesting. Okay, obviously we're gonna auto-recover. Open the door. Oh, it's not an enemy at all, strictly speaking. Okay, the enemies themselves are still just the same Goborns as before, right? Yeah, they're all weak. The biggest difficulty with these things is really that they obscure the view so much. It's easy to miss enemies spawning behind them and attacking you. Ah, there we go. I guess in this case it doesn't matter as much because these enemies can't even draw us into combat or deal any serious damage to us. Still, it's a bit annoying. Guys, if you would like to join in, finish this thing off, thank you. Cleric rank 13, okay. Briny accessory. Okay, and another door that takes a long time to open for no reason. What floor are we on? Oh, wait. Orgo. Interesting. That's... Okay, we got 2 Orgos. It's not the Orgus that we're looking for. Might have similar weaknesses, though? I'm kind of tempted to just charge up the tower, just run past everything I can, and maybe make it to the save point. Just so I can take a break. Okay.
We strike first.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to kill these out in the field. But I don't like... Okay, they're level 36. Orgo's Grip, so we could steal. Which we already know for some reason, apparently. Okay, we also know all of its attacks. Not sure why that is. We know that, but we don't know its resistances or hit points. Except that we did deal 1400 damage to it, and that's about a third of its health. So, honestly, not too bad. It also starts out stunned, so we should have everything we need here to finish this one off. Okay, so their boss is apparently weak to dark, right? But also we want to steal, probably... let's see if it's not weak to dark. It is. Okay. Well, that works. That works just fine. In fact... I'm not even gonna risk waking you up by using something that's not even gonna be very effective. Gonna try to steal again. We did not steal. Gonna risk doing another noodle. Okay, it's still stunned. Now we finish it off easily. Resists all of that, okay. Should I try stealing again? But then we're probably not gonna kill it. Well, there's another one. So I think we just do another one of these. And another one of that. Still no hit points. Resists that as well. I guess it resists all physical attacks, probably. I guess that would make sense. Yep, sure looks like it. Kinda wish I had a cheaper attack to use right about now. Surely I'm not just gonna finish him off right this way. No, he resists that too. I don't know why I thought that. I wasn't quite sure if somehow Ice May's main attack was also elemental instead of physical. But no. Okay, these guys are tough. Don't let them attack you. Gotcha. Makes sense. Let's well, basically do the same thing again. More or less. Yeah, I guess we just wanna not do any of that. Steal. Okay, we stole the Ogroj's grip, so we're good. Didn't wake him up either. If he's weak to dark, could resist light. Okay, it doesn't, but that was absolutely awful damage. Thanks. And again, wait. No, we can do this and cast Mudo for 4 MP instead. Yeah. It's definitely gonna kill him. Good. Good enough. Okay. That works. So what did we actually get? What is that equipment? Ogroj's grip. Oh, needs to be purified. I see. I mean, that could be something good. I might want more than one of those. But also, if I have more than one of those, that means I'd need more sacred water as well. So, I mean, if we get more, fine, but I'm not gonna try stealing anymore, I don't think. What I do want to do, though... Let's see, you already have Mudo, of course. You, however, do not. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? We want Hammer for the Mimics, but we also want Mudo for the Ogres. I suppose I can swap. They're probably not going to be on every level around here. Kande isn't specifically useful for anything, so...
Alright.
It's fine. Yeah, we wanted this eventually anyway. Don't know why I hadn't unlocked that for her yet. And you, of course. Well... Honestly, sometimes it's nice to just have a cheap option. So let's give you Mudo as well. As opposed to the next tier spell. So yeah, there's definitely a reason to have those in addition to your more powerful physical attacks. Oh, there's the local gold beetle. That's nice. Just a quick look at the next level here. Okay, we could get quite a few more of those guys. Can we just run past them, though? We can. Okay. Invulnerable while opening door. And they cannot actually follow us. Good to know. Oh, we got another one of those things. Okay. And more Go-Borns. No problem at all. Oh, okay. Almost didn't see that the thing was preparing an AoE. Okay, this is where we came up. Surely the tower can't be that much higher, right? Surely not. Okay, there we are. Top level. We're gonna go back. We're obviously gonna pick up that gold beetle and defeat the remaining Orgos, probably. But yeah, for the time being, I just want to take a break. We're gonna save over this one. Yeah, should be the right one. And I mean, I guess I probably could even beat the boss here. If I really wanted to. Just wrap this one up. Oh, that seems like a classical mistake to make, though. Should I attempt it? It's only an hour 32.
This place.
You know what? Sure. It's kind of silly to stop here when there's basically just the boss left. And, you know, the tiniest little bit of cleanup left to do. We were to identify the monster we seek by its horn, yes? This one would certainly fit the bill. I wouldn't say that its horn is its most standout feature. I mean, yes, it has one, I guess, but if the game hadn't pointed it out, I don't know that I would have even noticed right away. Sizable indeed. I fear our chances should it hit us at full strength. Take defensive stances when needed.
Yeah.
Right. Naturally, but sometimes offense is the best defense. Let us strike it down before it knows what hit it.
Get ready.
We'll see about that. Sure would be nice if we could debuff it, but at least we can unbuff it if it buffs itself. Okay. Does it have a rare drop? It does. Well, you know what that means. Well, we also know... Oh, we can decrease its hit and evasion. In fact, we can keep stacking that as well. Should probably focus on that before I try stealing. In fact, I can put 2 levels of agility decrease on it in the first turn. Just been doing that. Mania bullet? Give it a weakness. Oh, that was only 200 damage, but the weakness... it doesn't make it worth it because... okay. Well, that wasn't so bad, and it's almost half dead already. I feel like... it's not maybe quite as fearsome as it was made out to be. It is level 38, so it's not like we're overleveled or anything. Right, so instead of being resistant to physical attacks, it's currently actually weak to all of them. I was wondering how that would work, but yeah, it doesn't just lower it by 1 stage and make it neutral, but no, it is actually currently weak. So that's good. In addition to, of course, being weak to dark. That's not really gonna be very useful. I mean, I could go with Slicer and hope to hit it 4 times. Is that the best we can do, though? Surely not. No, in fact, if we could just do another Mania Bullet, we could basically infinitely chain that. So... just hit it with Dark for the time being, which still deals very solid damage. And we can debuff it an additional time with this. Yep. I think 3 is the maximum for that. Okay. Wait, yeah, we can hit with Mania Bullet. Not amazing damage considering it was the weakness at this point. Okay, we definitely want to start trying to steal now. Please, please, please. Come on. Of course it wouldn't cooperate. Slam strike. Miss, miss. That's huge. Wow. Get absolutely wrecked. It didn't even buff itself yet. What's up with that? I thought that was gonna be something was basically guaranteed to do. Do I just do another Mania Bullet? Yeah, I could, but honestly at this point it doesn't even seem very necessary. This could also be where Hubris kicks in. We didn't poison it, unfortunately. But it is starting to look pretty winded. Okay, please steal though. Okay, Ogre's Fists. I think that's new? Yeah, the other one was called Orgo's Fist, right? We'll see if this one also needs identification. Probably. Okay. Mania Bullet. Except, oh, we used up its resistance already, or its weakness. So maybe it'd be best to just cast more Mudo. I keep expecting to find something better than just that slash, I guess. Yeah, I guess Mudo is fine. It's good enough damage. I can even go for an assassinate here. Oh, and that was enough to kill it. Wow, I almost feel bad. Almost. That was definitely not the the Uber boss that I was kind of expecting here.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel stronger.
Good stuff. Agility increased naturally. I like it. Sure. Keep going for more strength, right? Or do I go for a bit more magic? Do I go for the, you know, jack of all trades kind of build? It's probably not great, but honestly, yeah, I keep changing my mind constantly as well. Ebony Horn, there it is. I mean, yeah.
Good.
At the beginning of the game, I said that, you know, even though I'm fully aware that it's probably not, or that it's almost certainly suboptimal to go for strength, I still wanted to do it, and, you know, I would stick with it, goddammit, and, well, here I am, doubling back already. Well, already. So only 60 hours into the game, and I'm already second-guessing myself. I don't know. It's just that, you know, I thought that at some point I would just decide on an archetype to basically be my main, or, you know, a group of archetypes perhaps, and not just be using all the physical ones. But it turns out that I'm just switching around constantly, and sure, once I actually have some of the highest level ones in various lineages unlocked and fully upgraded and everything, then I can just settle on a group composition that just works, with minor adjustments perhaps. But until then, I'm just going to be switching all the time, and, you know, it just doesn't make sense to only focus on one thing, I guess. So I'll be I'll be diversifying a little bit. We're doing fine anyway. But yeah. At least a little bit more magic, I suppose. I don't want to completely ignore it, I suppose. I might still favor strength a little bit more in the end. We'll see. Excellent. We've acquired what we were tasked with retrieving, indeed. A horn such as this would please any craftsman. I should like to see his reaction. Well, we will, soon enough. Shall we head back to the entrance? No, because...
Say,
there are a few more ogres to kill that I guess we don't have to kill. But there is at least the gold beetle to pick up. There might also be other things. Ooh, actually, wait a second. I guess we're not actually done. Is it? Maybe it's just a treasure chamber at the top of the tower. Surely there is nothing meaningful past the actual boss of it, right? It is the top of the tower. Nice. Not really a treasure chamber, it looks like. Raja's helm. Is there anything special up here, or is it just a nice view, I guess, at mist and a skybox? This is a bit of a letdown. Really? Nothing up here? I mean, I guess there was an item at least, but this is... Seems like a bit of a waste. They could have put something interesting up here, you'd think. Or they could have put the boss up here. I guess the ogre didn't want to hang out under the open sky, maybe. Hard to say. We picked up things. I wanted to just check before I forget. Wait, Ogroj's grip? Yeah, that's the... Wait, no, that's the one... Ogroj's grip. That's the one from the Orgo, of course. So... Where's the other one? Is it just not... Sword? Oh, maybe, because of his class he can't use it? Serum gloves. Alright, I also never looked at this one. Down gloves and can safely handle contact with poison, strength, and magic. Okay, so that's that seems like a thing for my quality build. But it's also actually currently equipped by... Oh, it is currently already equipped. But I guess the game auto-equipped it for me. We got this one, all stats +1. Decent defense, I guess. I suppose it's good defense compared to other trinkets, so there's that. Okay, what was the thing we stole? Or was it actually a fist weapon, though? Espadrille. All stats +2. Currently in use, never mind. Right, we don't know what this is what this one's gonna be actually after it's identified, so it might be something good. Right, you currently have that, which is certainly decent. And you can't use the helmet anyway. And you have this one? Wait, why agility +3? I guess that makes sense for the gunner class, but overall, I guess I prefer this one. Prevents poison too, for good for good measure. How? Wait. How did I already forget that? That the leader has that equipped. Never mind, I guess. All the good stuff's already in use. Yeah, and the thing I got from the boss is just something else. Is it a fist weapon, actually? Yes, it is. Okay, Ogre's Fist. Normal attacks inflict hex. Really high damage. By far the highest attack weapon that we have. Wow. If only I was actually using a pugilist. Maybe I should. Yeah, right, this one's also decent. Armor... Did get this one. Vixo Helm. I guess no one can use this, or why didn't I see this one? Not that it's particularly interesting. Decent defense and endurance, I suppose. Okay. I guess it's nothing too exciting, except for this weapon. This weapon's really good. The Ebony Horn, of course, we got that one. A bunch of things to sell, in addition to the ridiculous amounts of money we have. Yep, 274k. Okay, well, nothing special up here, turns out. In that case, I am actually just going to end this episode here. Ended up being kind of normal length for this series, so I guess it turned out just fine. Because thankfully this boss fight was not a total train wreck. The fact that the weather is fine definitely helped with that. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up this place. I don't think there's anything too special left. Yeah, there's just the gold beetle basically, and that's it. Not even any more chests. So we only had a couple of mimics on the bottom floors, and that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more grinding here. I mean, those Goborns are easy enough to deal with. The pots are a bit annoying and not worth anything. And of course the Ogrojs are a bit tough. I don't know if I'm going to kill them all. I suppose I'm going to kill as many as I can with my remaining resources, and then I'm just going to head out of here. I think we're good. This expedition overall has obviously been very successful, and we've gained a lot of levels and stuff, and a lot of money, most importantly. So yeah, quite happy with this. I guess we're basically ready to return to town. And we're going to do that next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.